Guys, I don't know how the lighting is gonna be. I'm filming with all the lights on and I only have one studio light because it's like rainy and dreary out today and I have the blinds closed. So normally I film in just like natural lighting, but we're here, we're gonna wing it, we're gonna make it work. I've been meaning to sit down and film this video for a really long time. Not even that long, to be honest with you, probably I don't know, the last month, honestly. For a month I've been wanting to film this and it just A, hasn't felt like the right time, B, I don't know, I just wanted to make sure that I was like 100% ready to get back into this or I wasn't gonna do it, because I've said so many times like I want to get back into YouTube and then I put a video up and then I'm gone for like months again, and I'm just kind of overdoing that, and I'm sure you guys are way overdoing that because you're just like, or way over me doing that because you're just like, are you even like, what? Why are you doing this? And I kind of want to explain a little bit as to why I've done this and why this time is going to be a little bit different, and also explain to you like what's going on, where I am, what's happening in my life right now. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know. If you don't, then surprise, it's gonna be a big surprise. But I kind of want to talk a little bit about, I don't know if I want to talk about where I'm at. We're gonna talk about where I'm at now and why I think, why filming has been so like all over the place for me over the last like 3 years, I would say, and why I think it's gonna be different this time. Does that make sense? I feel like a weirdo because I'm probably gonna say a billion times, and this is gonna be really strange for me because I have not filmed in a very long time. So let's get started. So why I feel like I have like taken major breaks off of YouTube is like number one is it's very hard to manage a full-time job with a social life, with a relationship, and all of that. It's just it's difficult. And knowing what to share and all that, because like, yes, it seems like I share a lot on this, but I still have a lot that you guys don't know about me and I keep private, and that's just normal and human, and like you don't know everything about your friends at all times, and it's not realistic to think that you do. So there's, you know, there's just always something, right? And so when I was doing this in college, it was so easy, it was so fun, it was so natural because I had time, and it's not like my passions are different, don't get me wrong, but my passion for YouTube is not any different. Like I still want this, I still want that connection, I still want all of that. It's just, I didn't have the time to invest in it as much as I, would like to. And I would say I would film when I got home from work and I would be exhausted and I didn't feel like I was wanting to do much. And some nights you don't. Some nights you want to go home and you want to put on pajamas, have a glass of wine, eat dinner, and go to bed. And watch TV, watch Netflix, and go to bed, because that's just life. And other times you're doing fun stuff and you're like, forget to show it, or don't know how the people you're around will perceive it. And just like, there's just a lot that goes into it. In college, it was a lot easier for me. And so when I got a job after college, I still maintained YouTube. I did all of that, and my hair is crazy. And then I went to Japan, and that's when my life got turned pretty much upside down. I loved it. That was probably one of my favorite times in my entire life. And I documented a decent amount throughout, but not as consistent as I used to be. And it was for a ton of reasons, but mostly it was because that is when work started to get real. Like I was not just working 40 hours a week. I was working like, I don't know, 60 hours a week. And then I had an hour commute each way. And I wasn't comfortable going outside my house and filming as much. I didn't have a car, so it was literally all you were seeing me was in my apartment. And it just, I think that's where I just became like really, at the end of the day, I had to pick like, am I gonna invest in my career? Am I gonna do this? Or am I gonna still maintain YouTube? And at that time, YouTube lost. And I moved back to America because even though I love Japan, I needed more balance in my life. The older I get, and this isn't how I lived my life at all. I used to live my life just like, so like on to the next and this and that and just go wherever, instead of feeling like I wanted to be grounded and have like a core group of friends and have just like that grounded feeling, that normal feeling that I haven't had since I was 18 years old, because I have moved so much. Like Florida, I had that the most, but I haven't had that in so long. And I was okay with that for so long because I loved that. I loved that aspect of my life. And the older I get, the more I realize like, ew, that's not what I want anymore. So yeah. Losing my train of thought. So basically, yeah, I decided, you know, I was gonna focus on my career, and I was gonna focus on relationships in my life because that's where I saw my life going, and that's where I really wanted to put my time and energy in. And YouTube kind of fell aside, and not just because I didn't wanna like film my life and all that, but like my hobbies, my passions, everything changed, and I didn't know how to fit that into my YouTube channel. So we're on my vlog channel now, but I have a main channel that I haven't filmed on in like, I wanna say 3 years. Mostly because my hobbies have changed, and like I'm not into makeup and fashion as much as I used to be. I know what I like. I have my go-tos. Like that's what it is. And I'm just like not into it as much as I used to be. It's just changed, and that's totally normal and okay, and that's expected when you're, you know, 18 compared to, you know, 10 years later, you know? So totally acceptable, totally normal. I feel like I'm rambling on and on. But basically, yeah, life got in the way, and I chose my career and my relationships over YouTube, and at that moment, that was the right thing for me, and I don't regret doing that at all. I regret losing like my connection and relationships with you guys, but I don't miss like enjoying that part of my life. So now how I see YouTube fitting back into my life is just because I'm going to like be honest with you guys and admit that, you know, those things that I used to be passionate about and why you may have started following me in the beginning is not who I am anymore. And I have to at least give you the chance to know who I am now, and see if you like that. And that scared the crap out of me because I saw so many YouTubers like change their style. Like when I would subscribe to someone and they were strictly just like a beauty fashion channel, and then they went off and just like became like completely different. I was like, this isn't what I signed up for. Like this isn't what I wanted to watch, you know? It's like you're watching a TV series, right? And then all of a sudden The Office switches to they're not even the same characters anymore. And you know, it's just, I worried too much about that instead of like, well, what if people like me more? What if people are growing with me instead of still in that same position too? Like maybe that's a possibility. And that's when I was like, well, I would think that most of the people who started watching me from the beginning are also 10 years older now, and also, you know, still might love makeup, fashion, beauty, which I still do, but it's not like their whole life because they've got relationships and they've got jobs and they've got kids and they've got families and they've got all of this. So it's like, why am I stuck thinking that I have to stay that same person, that same bubble? So that's kind of why I think YouTube will be a little different now. So if you guys don't, leading me on, that's where we're going to now. If you guys don't know, you don't follow me on Instagram, I am pregnant. I realized this, I found out right before I moved to Dallas, which, yeah, I'm in Dallas. I probably should backtrack a little bit. So basically, I moved to Dallas 3 months ago to be with my boyfriend, and we had met last summer, in Dallas, and you know, we went out a couple times. It was great, it was fun, but I don't know. Everything was still so new, and had recently got out of a relationship and I don't know if I was ready, whatever the case may be. I really, really liked him, but timing wasn't great. You know, they say that. So, so we went on a couple dates, and then I found out that I'm gonna move to California. And at that time, then we kind of like reconnected a little bit. And then I moved and we kind of fell out of touch a little bit. Like we would text every once in a while, but we really did. We fell out of touch. And I think that's normal when you're long distance and whatnot. And we didn't have like a solid, you know, we'd known each other for a couple months before I moved, like maybe 2 or 3 months. So 3 months maybe, yeah. So it wasn't like we had a solid foundation to last us long distance. So we had texted every once in a while, and it was nothing like hard feelings or any like weirdness. And in the beginning of this year is when we reconnected. I had a business trip out in Vegas happening in June, and I well, even before then, but basically at the beginning, like I would say like April time, I reached out to him and we just started talking a little bit, and I basically was like, hey, like I have a business trip in Vegas. I don't know if you have plans for, I think it was the first weekend of June. I think it'd be cool if we could meet out there. Like I know you loved, or not loved Vegas, but he'd been to Vegas and loved shows and loves food, and that was something we always connected over, and we would always said like, you know, maybe we can meet in Vegas sometime, like who knows, you know? So I randomly out of the blue texted him and was like, hey, I know we haven't talked in a while, and I totally would understand if you were like, don't respond or like, no, but I have a trip to Vegas and it would be really cool if you could come for a long weekend and we could just see some shows and eat some really good food. Let me know what you think. And later that night, he responded to me and said, yeah, that sounds fun. And so we started talking and just kind of talked through a little bit about, you know, what had been going on and everything. And we got really close all through April. And then May, I decided to make a trip out to Dallas, like I think Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo came out, and yeah, he had just bought the townhome that we're living in now. It's beautiful, and we spent time here, and it just kind of felt really like back to normal and really good. And then we went to Vegas, and then we did a couple more trips throughout the summer, and my lease was over in August. Yeah, August. And along that time, we had just decided like, hey, you know, what do you think about giving Dallas another try? Like I left Dallas, you know, within like a year of living there, and I never didn't like Dallas. I just, when a move came up, I was like, hey, let's go, because that's me. And so I loved California, but I loved California for reasons that I could never like maintain, I guess. Like I loved where I lived, but I was surrounded by $10 million homes, and there's no way, not anytime soon, that's even feasible for my life, and that's okay too, right? But getting more down to the fact of what I wanted out of my life and what I was missing is that grounded feeling, that home, that, you know, core, just that home feeling, right? And so I was like, okay, like I'll move back to Dallas and we'll try this. And, you know, we contemplated him moving there, me moving here, and at the end of the day, it made sense to do this. So I made that decision, and we were still traveling back and forth, and he was supposed to come out to help me move the weekend. We were just gonna drive everything back to Dallas because I was just gonna get rid of my furniture, and we were gonna start new here. And so we were just gonna pack everything up, bring the little Winnie pup, and come back to Dallas. And the week before, he was supposed to meet me here. So it was a Friday before he was coming, on that Friday to pack everything up and drive. I just felt like that week of work, like before that Friday, I felt like, oh, just something was off. Like I felt like hungover. And I wasn't hungover. Like I just felt like not myself. Like I felt like I was either coming down with a cold or I was hungover. I don't know. I had no idea what was going on, but I just wasn't feeling good. So yeah, basically I'm pregnant. If you guys want to hear like my pregnancy video and how I found out and everything, because it's kind of a funny story, if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments down below and I can film that, like my whole story time of like figuring out what happened, all that good stuff, and then yeah, the craziness that followed. Let me know. But anyways, because it's a really long story and it's gonna take forever, so I was gonna tell it and then I was like, this is gonna take forever and it would probably be better to just be a separate video. So that's where I'm at. So basically what I wanna know from you guys, and the whole reason I'm filming this is, if you follow my main channel and you also follow me here, and if you don't, it's okay, either way. I've seen a lot of people like combine their channels or still have two separate channels, or what do you think is like the best idea? Like, because at the end of the day, like, I'm not making content for me, I'm making content for you, to either help you, to either provide some sort of entertainment, something, some aspect I'm trying. It's not for me, it's for you guys. So if I can like help anybody, or I can, you know, brighten anyone's day, that's what this is for me. It's not anything else. Like, it's not about what I want to talk about for the day. It's how can I like help somebody today, or how can I, you know, I don't know, how can I be a friend to somebody, you know? So I want to know, like, I know a lot of you aren't pregnant, I'm sure. Maybe you are, maybe you have kids, maybe you have families, who knows? Like, maybe this won't be applicable to you in your life, but do you still want to see it? Like, I'm interested to know if that's something you want, or if I should just get another channel, because let's add a third one out of the mix, right? Or if it's something that you would want to see on my main channel is more like formal pregnancy, like, you know, baby hauls and reviews on a stroller and car seat that I just bought, and like nursery tours and all of that. And then would you like to still see just like regular vlogs on this channel? Like, what do you want? Or should I just make this kind of like my mommy channel, or whatever the case may be? I just want to know what you guys want from me, and that's going to be like the best for you guys. I'm super winded if you can't tell. So I kind of want to know your guys' like opinion, aspect, feedback, all that good stuff. Because I want to keep going forward, but I just want to know in what way. So my thought is to keep this vlogs so it doesn't have to be all baby. Like, it's probably going to be a lot baby, because like, let's be real, that's my life, you know, but it'll still be like cooking, it'll still be, you know, lifestyle, it'll still be like day in the life, just normal, right? And then my main channel can be, you know, my more, not formal, but more like videos about, you know, what I'm finding to be the best for when a baby has a cold, or who knows, right? Who knows? Like, you never know what this could be. But I found it super helpful watching mommy vloggers, like knowing that even if I'm not in the same stage they were, knowing, you know, like what's going to happen and all that. So let me know, you guys. Sorry, I have hiccups now too. Yeah, I am officially eight weeks, and the hiccups continue. 18 weeks and 3 days pregnant. With a little baby boy, which I can also upload my gender reveal party, which was so much fun. If you guys want to see that video as well, I loved doing that. But yeah, I don't have like a huge bump. I guess I can show you a little bit. I just ate a big bowl of chili, so you can probably see, but it's kind of little and I'm kind of sticking it out. But in the morning I don't really have anything, so that's kind of the update and where I've been, and why I think I've been so distant from YouTube, and why I think this time could be different. But I need your guys' like feedback and like how you want this to go, because without you guys, there's no reason to do this, and I want to do what you guys want to see. So before I go, let's show you Winnie, who I know some people get confused, and totally justifiable. Winnie is Isabella, the same dog I've had for my entire life, or not my entire life, but you know, my entire channel life. I just call her Winnie because that's just a nickname and it's stuck forever. So let's see Winnie. Come here. Winnie, come here. Come here. She's like chilling on the ground next to me. She is 11 years old. Come here. Can you come on over here? She's really sleepy right now. She always looks pretty old and like not happy when I do this to her, but Winnie, do you want to say hi? No, not like she can. I hate when people do that. They're like, say hi. I can't say hi, but anyways, this is Winnie. If you missed her, she's still alive, she's still kicking, she's in her prime, right? She looks really sleepy right now. She normally has more energy, I swear. Where's your squeaky? Not so squeaky. Where's your toys? She's like, leave me the heck alone. But anyways, that's just kind of my little update video that I wanted to film and let you guys know like where I am, where I've been, what's been going on, and get some feedback from you guys. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you're excited for this next journey in my life. I'm gonna film it regardless. I just wanna know in what format, what channel, what everything you want that would work best for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I know this video is insanely long, and let me know if you guys want to see like what kind of videos you want to see. So like, I don't know, bump dates, symptoms, I love watching those, hauls, baby gear, nursery tours, which we're not done yet, not even started yet, maternity wear, all that good stuff. Let me know. And I'm excited to take you guys along this journey with me. I think it's gonna be amazing, and yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next one, and my next one will probably be either the story time or like a vlog style, like a normal day in my life, just like getting through it all. So I will, yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video.